back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be ranking the complicated tour outfits. Since I ranked the Golden Years ones, I thought I would do the complicated tour ones. Yeah, I'm out of school, so if I seem a little spastic, that would be why. I don't know what to do with my life now. So let's start with number 33, which is Phoenix, which is that blue floral outfit. I am not a big fan of it. I don't particularly like it. It's the one where he sings "Put Your Records On." I just don't like it. I think it's kind of ugly. And then we have Hamburg, which is also that like tannish floral one. Not a huge fan. Detroit, this was the one, I think it was either like one or two shows after my show, and I was like, man, I got a good outfit, because I really don't like that green one. It's kind of ugly. Similarly, the Philly outfit, which I call the pirate outfit, hate it. I am more happy with the Golden Years Tour Philly outfit. And then we have just kidding. We have Portland, which is another floral outfit. I just really don't like those floral outfits. They look like curtains. And then we have Charlotte, which is that grayish bluish outfit. I liked it to begin with, but looking at it now, I'm just not a huge fan. And then we have this Silver Springs outfit, which I think is really ugly. I think there's like a weird like white tint to it that makes it like look real weird. I don't know, not a fan. And then we have Austin, which is white with some patterns on it. Yet again, not a huge fan of the white. I think I've been super scarred by the Golden Years Tour and all the consistent white that we've had, which surprisingly I only had one show with white, which is just absolutely shocking. Then we have Minneapolis, which is another white outfit. Like I explained about the white, not a huge fan. Then we have London Night 2 with the black and white floral. However, the very end of London Night 2 is my favorite outfit of all time. A moment of silence. Then we have Glasgow, which is that pink long sleeve outfit. I really like that one. I don't know why we don't have more pictures of it. Amsterdam is the all red outfit. It kind of looks like blood, or he's a vampire, so that's why it's lower on this list. Now we're kind of getting to the ones where I could go either way. So we have Salt Lake, which is that dark green color, the one where he falls into the crowd. And then we have San Fran Night 2, which is that white with the long sleeves. I get that confused. I always think that that's Night 1. I don't really know the complicated tour outfits as like, I can't look at an outfit and be like, oh, that was this show. I might be able to now that I've kind of like ranked them and looked at them, but I really can't do it like I can the Golden Years Tour. But the Golden Years Tour, I really paid attention. Okay. Now we have number 19, which is the New York, which is the darker pink. There's some brighter pinks that I like better, so it's darker. And then we have 18, which is Houston, the orange with the green pants. He looks like a pumpkin, and ever since I had that realization, or somebody told me or something, I was just very distraught by it. Number 17, we have San Francisco Night 1, which is another pink, which is another like darker pink. I think it's very similar to New York. I think the pants might just be different, or they're like slightly different. Oh, I think I'm sick of seeing the New York outfit, because I think I see the New York outfit the most, and so that's why the San Fran one is going up a little bit. Manchester is that green floral. I really didn't think much about that outfit until today when I was ranking these. I was like, wow, that's a really cool outfit, and I will kind of want it, so that's what I put there as number 16. Then we have number 15, which is Paris, which is the full pink outfit, which he comes out in full pink. I would cry. Pink is my favorite color. Number 14 is Denver, which is the brighter pink. As you can tell, I kind of organized these by color, by what color I like most on him. Then we have number 13, which is LA, which is that black with the bright pink pants. I really like that outfit, and I don't know if it's just because I see him singing What Makes You Beautiful in it all the time, but I really do like that outfit. Atlanta, very similar. That was a really iconic show. I think that was the first time that he took off his jacket, like the shirt, not the whole shirt, but like where he was just in the tank top. And then we have Nashville, which is that dotted brown. Honestly, I didn't think too much about that outfit either until today, so that's something. Then we have number 10. We are in the top 10. So we have Vancouver, which is that dark maroon color. I really love it. It's really cool. And it's also just a really iconic outfit. There's a photo that I really like with that Vancouver outfit where he's like standing, and I used it in a lot of hot edits, so I must have really loved that outfit. And then we have number 9, which is London Night 1, which is that sparkle maroon. Yet again, I didn't think too much about that outfit, but whenever I went to go and rank these, I was like, wow, that's a really cool outfit. So I feel like that happens a lot. And then here is when I start becoming a little bit biased. We have Chicago at number 8, which is that blue. That was my first ever Joshua Bassett show. Super, super cool. Dallas is number 7. It's that navy blue. It is one of the first times, it is the first time that Joshua Bassett ever held my hand. So I think that that is my outfit. And so when I see it, I just start cheesing all the time. Did I just say cheesing out loud? Then we have number 6, San Diego, that light blue. And then we have number 5, which is that light blue that's slightly darker. I actually don't know if they're the same outfit, but looking at the pictures, those are different outfits. And I hadn't really seen the Berlin outfit as much. I remember whenever it came out, and it was similar to the San Diego one, but I like that one better. It's a little bit more muted and cooler. Now we are at number 4, which is Cologne, which is that all black outfit. It almost looks like leather. There's not that many good photos of it. I think the main one is from Team J Bassett. And then we have top 3. We have my orange outfits. These are the holy trinity of orange outfits. So we have number 3 is Seattle, orange. Number 2 is Toronto, orange. And then number 1 is Boston, orange. I love the pictures from Boston. It might just be the pictures, but when he stands like this in Boston, imitating his Uber driver or whatever, he was imitating something, and I can never find the video, but that is my all-time favorite picture, favorite interaction, my favorite thing ever. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I never say to do that because I'm boring that way. And my only consistent watcher is Katie, so I love you. Okay, bye!